massive front page, essay at the center of the universe. Na say oba wiase nyinaa de obia ni woso the El Clasico and then you 7 p.m. Santiago Bernabeu, and that is the biggest. Now, Oko Spain, Omujidi said it is the biggest game not even the World Cup final, and a clash between Real Madrid and Barcelona. Now, for a very, very long time, there 2, 3, 4 years in here, have you tell us money La Liga paying for no? Ain't me high pay El Clasico no gidi because quality ni bad form. But Rich, there seems to be a calculated attempt to tell the Yasi say Clasico is back to level now. Na Emma Yasi obia attention and and that is what they are doing now. They are trying to paint the picture say you can say it is the biggest game in the world, and indeed, not yet two I say the biggest game because I have stars in the ball, I have quality in the war. Game I have boy El Clasico, and yes, even the lovers of other leagues start to watch the El Clasico, which they believe say the El Clasico is back to say quality na omodu to omontia enunti and omofeno the El Derby, the derby. There is no other derby e was sa El Clasico we echi. Now, aside the packaging of the El Clasico, anyhow bigger a year no, which I think say this particular El Clasico, there was some few details here. Emma internally, I am very, very competitive. The first one is very, very interesting. Tamana Ernesto Valverde, the coach of Barcelona, Rich, occur 43 games in La Liga, na obia international. And ABC and that as the record in terms of team be able in the Spanish La Liga. Now call the longest streak out be international 43. In people I can say Carlo Ancelotti and Real Madrid are 42. Say an El Clasico no Barcelona ain't and say Real Madrid. Real Madrid ever equal Barcelona record as the team acquired the longest unbeaten run in the El Clasico in the Spanish La Liga. Now Rich, Barcelona phone himself say Omentini and say Real Madrid and now say Real Madrid say Omo and so much draw. It will take some time and some team meeting as Madrid or Omentini as Omo. What it means is that it is either Barcelona and say Madrid and ne. So they will protect their record say Omo team Omo the longest unbeaten run and now say Barcelona for will say goodbye to sa record no to team your friend Real Madrid, and that is the first thing. Emma sa El Clasico a very, very, very highly competitive between the two clubs. No, we are talking you know, Rich social league log now. Barcelona after 10 games, 27 points. Real Madrid after 10 games, 24 points. And before a man near El Bernabeu, the points gap between Barcelona and Real Madrid is only 3 points. The numbers are simple. So Madrid percent or much Barcelona La Liga Nesura beat them. You also come 27. So Barcelona percent or winding gap from 3 to 6. Beat Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, then you start to show them so once started the gap to Mumu and that you can win the La Liga this time around from a team of your friend Real Madrid. And what draw? Then the status quo remains say 3 points now and then they keep that till they meet again. Catalonia, Montjuic Stadium. Apart from the record of the unbeaten run, the league table anyhow tighter a tier our top one also echo into the game. Now, Rich. So how Barca and Real Madrid are tight now. In terms of the two coaches now, I'm coaching two clubs now. After 10 games, Carlo Ancelotti has 7 wins on losing game. Was at 21 goals, were conceded 7. Hansi Flick after 10 games, Ashemu 9, and losing 1, was at 33 goals, and conceded 10 goals. Barcelona score more goals, but Real Madrid concede less goals. Say Osha Omumi head to head after 10 games, the Spanish La Liga anymore. Rich, I mean, I find Carlo Ancelotti say, and a game winner. The Classico is always hugely competitive and hard fought. The beer, say gata pa. Let's say El Clasico. 2 teams will come with their best when it comes to the competition. And Obia a cool park and so to make sure say Obia glory and the Armani team. Rich. And your pen program no be 2 hours later. And Real Madrid ebi omo squad omo edi bebo El Clasico no ebe tuja. And the biggest talking point and they say there is no Thibaut Courtois and there is no Rodrigo de goals. Those 2 players and the Classico na ye bebo no enumere bi. Enti Real Madrid for enfa ensure mutrimusa no Courtois no Rodrigo de goals for the El Clasico and then anywhere so the Santiago Bernabeu. Norwich. Say El Clasico and I say game can say Bria. In some for say a first 15 minutes of training MIA. You come concern a PCD and say, who am I probably 11 no or meet me a PM. And I better tell and then Mete office one, Mete only 50 and come about the probably 11 of Real Madrid. I am sorry to inform only 50 say you will be disappointed because one decision has gone where you guys don't want it to go. And everywhere you the explanation, ebeba. Okay. Rich. Barcelona didn't say in brain. No matter what Odibeka, they are the best team in the Spanish La Liga. They believe that. Say in Pepe, who are Spain? Say open the best team at Ayala. Statistics, baby, I'm down league. So BBH say, only a team. Say on soldier, now on war form. So what's here? Hansi Flick, any Juice Kunde. I'm hear the pre-match press conference about Barcelona. They keep on mentioning and say, I'm do a certain level that say match they have the capacity to play that match and play it well and win. And that is the kind of self-belief and then Barcelona ever going into the El Clasico. Now Rich, this is very important to stress on that point. They say from financial crisis to low quality players, any engineer they know. Rich, for the first time, Barca Enco Classico mu more surgery for a very, very long time. And it start from this now. Now PK mo last years the PK Harvey Alba Sergio Busquets mo. Rich, Saniya Bobo Classico, you could clearly see say either say Barcelona team and that because Omni Sikanti, they are not replacing them. And also PK Mokwa in the crowd team not perform in terms of quality. But this is the first time in a long time. Barcelona El Clasico now, Rich. Omni say they are the same level with Tiva. Your friend Real Madrid. When it comes to quality approach, coach any BBR, prepare for that game way and so on them. Rich. Barcelona also and the new squad. I think Barcelona squad in there by no number. nyinaa obi a person wo mu bia wo mu apart from omo long absentees bi say Ferran Torres mo ene Araujo ene Christian Semo na say omo nketim no ho no all the other guys are was say omo bewem no ewem then 1 hour ago Rich and saw video we ever abontin and that was a video these are the two buses Barcelona every free omo camp the airport now Omakofa plane from Catalonia to Madrid. Now, because I had tactical board ninety, you sound no. Rich, Senka sound now. There are some few supporters we are omujina across the road. Omaso phone cameras are omuni enter Barcelona leaving their camp to the airport. Now, and some more can and they say Rich omu Ebu Barcelona so and omo chante say omunko na omunko she Barcelona team na nyam ti ebi na ebi wo na omo de che so muso ne ensu to no power e Catalanda enti these are the two buses leaving the Barcelona camp straight to the airport later and Barcelona every video we buy said the players were boarding the plane and an opera omo fly to Madrid na which video ni buy no I should we are Rafinha money. Yamila ma money abre amodi full play now. It tells you say they want to create the impression say they are batting ready and they be in for the job and then enumerate that is Yamila ma was say the earpiece said as soon as OT na autonom once they board the plane to Madrid. Na Rich Masa Adewe and I am very very happy about this video. Master the two cameras. One Madrid training grounds and Barco Barcelona training grounds. And they've been able to combine the video. Say the whole of the Spanish press cameras were on the two training grounds trying to find out players buying and a mobile started for Real Madrid. And players very and our mobile started for Tima, your friend in Barcelona. And to which from this video, we zoom straight into the probable 11. The brain Naba. The brain. A lot of probable 11s Naba. And I have started monitoring it from everywhere area. Into wow. Na pro Madrid transfer stores is ready abroad so Carlo Ancelotti say number 1 Abranti your friend Lucas Vasquez and the double 2 no into onye na dey say okopusi Adam Militao obi akotu na obo chomani 4 and 5 with 3 bigger Dabi Carlo Ancelotti say Lucas Vasquez and a double 2 no say ne uhu ewa ha no number 2 Rich so when you say about the what they go the goals and book game maybe. So Madrid are come with a front 2 of Kylian Mbappe and a Vinicius. The only thing no pro Madrid sources Aka say Aka for only for the Ancelotti to decide and they say Chomani bebo Fifi, Vervadi bebo Fifi, Jude Bellingham bebo Fifi. Between Luka Modric and Camavinga. Uriah and Carlo Ancelotti had to decide late. Rich and Tiago said he has gone in for the maestro Luka Modric. And one of the biggest reasons and say any tough match bia or the Camavinga atena bench biano. Say on here bench no or the Libemwa. The guy is able to give him an impact than so the Luka Modric Befi bench aba. Okay. And so he wants to start with Modric. Say game no every baby Ogini say Oya Camavinga. He trusts Camavinga. So obo game ni wa. They are a person on the brand in terms of the impact, you know. Ultimately and the numbers are there to show for it. And to me say this is Real Madrid. Very, very reliable power 11 or starting game, you know. Lucas Vasquez, Ferland Mendy, Militao Rudiger, Chiomani, Vervadi, Modric, Bellingham, Mbappe, Vinicius. It's rich. We go to the tactical board and put it on the tactical board. A typical 4-4-2, but a 4-4-2 diamond. So something like this. DBT say, and you come and explain. Until Echiro, Luran, Vasquez, Felon Mendy, Rudiger, Militao, 4 and 5. Number 6, Chiomani. Right beside him, Federico Valverde, Luka Modric, Jude Bellingham, and 2 strikers in Vinicius. And Abrantia, your friend Kylian Mbappe. No for Barca. Wait. Just a repeat of the first 11 against Bayern. The only late decision for Hansi Flick was Uncosono Femi Lopez and also offered Daniel Omumbra. But he thinks Femi Lopez in the 2 games against Sevilla and Bayern Munich, after injury, has been good. And we are paid away as our trident, of Marc Casado, Pedri, and Femi Lopez Abono. So he's going with the same lineup. Against Tima, you find Bayern Munich. What it means is that Barcelona in a 4-3-3, Rich, call for goalkeeper Inaki Pena, Jules Koundé on the right, Bade on the left, Pau Kubasi, and Inigo Martinez 4 and 5. I went to find Marc Casado as the number 6, Pedri as the number 8, then Femi Lopez as the number 10, then any more fun trainer. Let me do it this way. Of Yamin Lamar, Rafinha, and Robert Lewandowski. These are the 2 first 11s. Yeah, when we say Omodibe game. Now, Rich, where are the details going to come from? Everyone can. Say, we are Yakobo El Clasico. The 2 Brazilians in Vinicius and Rafinha. And only 2 players are Obia. So in terms of the 2 teams, I players or more former more. Rich, I've said it, say, over the years, Barcelona has relied on Ronald Araujo to stop Vinicius. This time around, Vinicius, Ronald Araujo. And Barcelona must rely on Jules Koundé to stop Abantia, your friend Vinicius. But I'm not going to start battle, no. Look at Ademi tactically. Rich, with this Barcelona lineup, what it means is that Sawa Tatisa building game from the injury room. Real Madrid have 4 players in the diamond. Injury room. Jude, Modric, Valverde, Chiomani. Barcelona nominally only 3 players in the injury room. Marc Casado, Pedri, and Abantia Femi Lopez. What Hansi Flick is trying to do, and they say Real Madrid are born with 2 front men. It means that Real Madrid are going to play narrow. And then I'll ask Abantia Feno Babe as the left back, to play inverted. Uncle Fifi, so that the 3 back, everything else take shape in Kubasi, Inigo Martinez, and Jules Koundé. At least 3 on 2 with Vinicius and Abantia Feno, Mbappe there. They can deal with it. So the way Abane can join into the midfield as inverted fullback. Let me say 4 numbers to match team and Real Madrid for 4 numbers. But wait, the problem is if Barca decide to do that, Abantia Feno, Jules Koundé, how is he going to rotate between South 3 back intelligently and going wide? Because Vinicius, even though Obo as a 2-top, will always want to come from some wide position, Barcelona must watch Sadio. Number 2, Barca ball against Team FM Bayern Munich, playing very, very high line. High line power, and maybe not Barca back 4, on the center line, so Rich, Abia Hurricane, and yes, so quick. Abia players, which say, only say any Serge Gnabry, any the pace of Vinicius, any Mbappe, until everything you have already. But imagine, apart from Luka Modric, apart from Rudiger and Eder Militao, in in that space behind the Barca defense, now a Vinicius na running to it, and I say Kylian Mbappe, especially in a Kylian Mbappe channel against player say Inigo Martinez. What you grant Kenya? Because Inigo so that new pace. Even Paul Kubasi Krana or young no Rich or you very pacey as a centre half. And see a placer, Barcelona form must be very watchful of Sabiano, our mobile highlighter, near more passing and two or Machino. Look, when it comes to the work rates of midfielders now, I don't doubt the Barcelona players now. I mean, young, they are able to run, they are able to press. They will be able to do that job very well, especially on Luka Modric and then Oya Kokobo, Toni Kroos road, on dictating the pace on one pass. Meaning say, yeah, has to flick will tell them so. Look, and they say, the home is what kakra. The quickness and what kakra. So on your bona, let's try as much as possible to close him down. Again, say you kutabona, say look at Eba, just find a space around him and run. Until we do a thing, tackle, and that way we can do it. Which, at the end, also Real Madrid is through. Obviously, the front three of Barcelona team.
Okay.
So, once Real Madrid, and you will be the catch, especially when they are playing a 4-4-2 diamond, they rely on Omutu and trainer for width. Which, so if you rely on fellow Mendy and Lucas Vasquez for width, no players will do much. Yami Lama and Rafinha, then there's a problem. And see, Real Madrid must be very careful in relying on those players. How are they going to do it? You can't stop lateral defenders from overlapping in this team. And see, they also want to and say, Rich, say fellow Mendy too free, Lucas Vasquez too free. Abante Feno, Federico Valverde, and Chomani they should be aware. Say those players and that's me I cover Eddie Amomo like this. Until we Federico Valverde in the shadows of Rafinha say or who's a Lucas Vasquez Ababebira. Then you see Chomani in the shadows of Yami Lama. So who's the fellow man so Abenelim Bebira. That is how they will be able to do it at least to make sure say Barcelona for or moving forward, you know, intimacy so much Bebri. Look, there's a reason why Abante for Robert Lewandowski. Asia goals, you know, not just in the form, but I think he said Barcelona are playing to suit him. Eder Militao and Rudiger must do a very good job, especially Rudiger. He has done it against Erling Haaland so many times. And we will say he is good when you give him a bulky striker one-on-one or a predator in and around the box. It's about how Asaba to Rudiger against Abante for Robert Lewandowski. Very interesting battle. And Yabesha Rich. Tough match.
Tuba Kolama. And a draw game.
Okay. For me, the first prediction, they say, Rich, I have to create 2 goals for game.
Okay.
Into this Classico should give us an over 1.5 game.
And your first one?
Yes. This Classico should give us an over 1.5 game. I feel say, Rich, if we will be taking lead in the Biano, we'll be very conscious to protect it. The risk after taking 1-0, no, will be able to super and be very conscious to match the game kakra say obetimi edi akwako wie. Nti though I'm expecting 2 goals and answer more to come, no, I'm not expecting a very open game, especially with Real Madrid playing with a narrow 4-4-2, no. At any point in time I'm expecting them to be very compact, because this Barcelona team, if you give them the space to play on the Howard, I don't go forward because Carlo Ancelotti is not a tactician. Rich, we will see his tactics and then you
okay.
And I think so he will be able to do a very good job on this Barcelona team. Hansi Flick don't need any introduction as to how good a tactician are. And Rich, many man don't see no. Manu Musa was in. Apart from the first 11 now, we did in the park and so. If if the game should be won from the bench, then don't you think, say, Barcelona probably because of say player say Gavi, Frankie de Jong, Daniel Olmo, we at the bench, no. Now Real Madrid,
especially Daniel Olmo.
Yes, now Real Madrid any. Or say even Rodrigo the goals. And committing your bomb to come and change the dynamics. Say Ada Gule, Danny Ceballos. Rich, they've not shown us to be game changers at the highest levels. And even if the game is stretched, now it's okay. Rely on the bench to come and change the game. I think some players be said Daniel Olmo from the Barcelona bench, give them something more special than team I have found in Real Madrid, and that is how I see it though. So we say if Obi or bench are special for Real Madrid, every the I escape me, they are fine. But I think say from the bench, Barcelona look to have a lot of players to make them change the game, you know. A team you have found in Real Madrid. Rich, the only reason why I think say Real Madrid will upper hand keep 2 over Barcelona, and they say in recent results. They're saying they are on top of the El Clasico. Say yes, sir. And then Barcelona about the home Madrid, especially El Santiago Bernabeu. A lot of Barcelona memories in the El Clasico are happening El Santiago Bernabeu. It's a very, very good grounds. So Barcelona are in good form, no mobile. They are able to get the job done. A very, very tight game, Rich. Very tight game. I think that even though I continue to go in circles and in circles, the only prediction that Michelin has I met Midiama over 1.5 game.
Okay.
We need it very tight. They'll be taking yes, they'll be taking a moment in Miano can win this El Clasico on my books, but at least over 1.5 in here. Meaning say a bit me a time and that's